really need to edit again this this pre-roll video where you have the good light.
Yeah,
Welcome back, everyone.
I've moved up in the world.
Welcome back, everyone, on the Decoder channels for a new Skribr show with how can I say? Yeah, with you anyway. Welcome back.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
I have no idea, and I'm not going to find out.
No, that's all good.
What's up, buddy? How are you doing?
There, then. Yeah, good, mate. I'm here with better lighting than our early days as well. So moved up in the world a little bit. It's always good to be here, mate. How have you been?
Yeah, it's we're living, we're grinding, pushing a daily videos a day, weekdays. Still making like 50 views per video, so that's sad. Trying to push. Oh, bro, I got picked up on the algo with like make $100,000 with Frank Digod's guide. 1,000.
Oh yeah.
That
That's awesome, man. You guys start somewhere, just consistency and just keep turning up. So love it.
But consistency with like less than 100 views. I don't know whether it's so sad. But
we'll get there, mate. We'll get there.
Exactly. And GM Juan and Steph, GM, thank you for being here and collecting the views. More about that next week, you know. Oh, shitcoin is live. Oh, Pengzu, welcome back to Web3, bro.
Shitcoin is live.
Only for content. Shitcoin is live only for content creators. What? I don't understand.
So only content creators can have shitcoins. Okay. Oh. I can get on board with that.
Yeah. By the way, how have you been, bro? What are you cooking? What's up on the timeline?
Oh gosh. To be honest, I've definitely dialed back a little bit just with real life job, but trying to shift more towards building some passive systems, which has been a big focus for Donnie in Skribr as well. So playing more around DeFi, more things that I can just sort of set and forget. And then while I go to work on my regular day-to-day sort of thing, it's just often doing its thing. So I've been doing a bit of experimenting with that, trialing a few things. And it's been a good learning experience. That's for sure.
Are we talking about flash trades?
Yeah, it's definitely part of the equation. We can definitely talk about that. That's been definitely a popular one amongst the Skribr boys for good reason, I think, to be fair. And that's not just bad bias, I swear. Although technically there's not really much we can get out of it. Although, there is. We'll get to that.
Maybe we can use like the dynamic thread about it, right?
Because he just recently put out a good thread talking about sort of what's involved with it, what are the different options as well, how people can play that too. I see you're pulling that up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He always does some banger summaries, but that's been really good. Did you want to, pardon me, were you wanting to go through that or?
Okay. To you? But because basically, I'm just like going through what you are doing because the timeline is all about meme coin and stuff. So blah, 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 blah. But we have other news covers anyway. But I'm excited about flash trades because now it's like a good part of my portfolio, and I like to know that I'm right and confirmed from friends. So that's cool. I like to
always happy to support a bit of confirmation bias, I suppose.
Exactly.
I guess for anyone who isn't aware of it, Flash Trade is basically a decentralized perpetual trading platform. So similar to what Jupiter have done with their perpetual futures, Flash Trade have a platform of their own. And like Jupiter, that futures or derivatives exchange is supported by a liquidity pool. And that liquidity pool basically functions the same way that Jupiter does. So we do have articles on the Skribr website that we can go into that for people who want to look more detail into that. Just fair warning. Your Zoom there, you've cropped it out a bit weirdly. I think. There you go. It's been really good.
Let's go.
Yeah. So basically, what people can do is by contributing their assets to the pool, they can take part in earning rewards or trading from the trading fees that take place. And I think the biggest development for Flash Trade is that their volume has been quite off the charts recently.
Nice.
So there was a tweet from Anas recently, their founder, Basically, it took them 3 months to hit their first $1 billion in volume. Next billion took 1 month. The third billion, 25 days. And the fourth billion took 8 days. So they've been growing actually,
That's
which
cool.
is great for them because they have put a lot of work into it too. So yeah, and because of that, the pools have been going strong as well. The more trading volume going through the platform, more benefit there is for the people who have their assets staked in those pools as well. So I guess for transparency's sake, for disclaimers, that's what I meant before when I say, look, us talking about flash trade does benefit those who are in the pools because more people are trading, the more we get out. For people going into the pool, I don't really get benefit from you being there. So just so people of that.
Well. The APY, like when I started it, it was like around 100, 120. Okay, but the FLP price was 117. So yeah, there's that. But no cooking the rewards.
There's definitely some impermanent loss involved. Which the articles do sort of cover. I think the big thing for me is because I initially started off with JLP, looking at their derivatives exchange and then staking through their pool, and they were doing very, very well for a long time. But in recent times, I have found flash trade to be a lot better. So there you go. You can compare the APY there.
It's less fun.
And I think a big part of it is when you look at these platforms, have a look at the utilization rate on the right there. So it's basically saying how much of the funds in that pool is actually being used in active trades. And if you jump back to the flash trade one, have a quick look at theirs as what the utilization rate is like. So further to the right, I think.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah, you go. Sitting much, much higher for those two. So it's much more capital efficient. It has been rather. And so relative to the amount that stakes, they're earning a lot more fees. So I actually had a look at DeFi Llama. So if you compare the two, flash trade for the last 24 hours had about 350 million in trading volume, with only about 18 mil TVL on the platform. Whereas Jupiter's had 400 million TVL, but 300 million volume. So the ratio of that TVL to the volume, definitely much more in favor with flash trade.
That's good.
Whether or not they can sustain that is a different story. But from our experiences with the NAS, he seems to have a very good handle on things. Because I think, as you know yourself, it's not easy to find windows to deposit into the pool because he keeps the caps pretty tight as well.
Which that just open. Which just open. So if you want to, you have 5 million to deposit your money if you want to get. Oh, maybe. Okay, wait. Is the cap playing on the APY too? Like the fact that they are ready to open it for more money?
It definitely can. So because the APY is calculated as in relation to the TVL. So if the TVL goes up, but the volume doesn't go up to match it, then you're going to get a drop in the APY because you're not generating as much fees relative to the TVL. But what these guys have done quite well is they have been very conservative with how quickly they raise those caps. So they only raise those caps when they're sitting at a quite good level. You know, they wouldn't raise the cap if, say, the APY was only 50% right now. And I do think that's where JLP's lagged a bit because that pool had to get regularly open very, very quickly at a very fast rate. So they went very big, but now they've it's had to bring back. If you look at JLP, they've got a lot of room in their pool. And there's still a place for that. To be fair to them, they've still got a great product as well. So I've got a foot in both camps. Well.
I mean, Jupiter is like, I don't know, 10 times, 100 times bigger than flash trades anyway, right? So honestly, Jupiter's success is amazing. Like, they are Solana at this point. Like, if you want to swap your token, you go to the aggregator. No, you have the blinks. We're gonna talk about that after, like on Twitter and stuff.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
They are integrated. Like,
I think,
they are integrated everywhere in all of the application. Every time that you have an application where there is a swap, it's Jupiter behind it. Like, it's cool.
No, and full credit to them. I think the stuff that they've been doing on a large scale as well. They've been, working hand in hand with so many different groups as well, being very supportive. I never thought in my life I'd be so excited about a dude masquerading as a cat on the internet before, but here we are. Full credit to him. He's done that. He's done very well. So lots of love for the Jupiter team.
Cool. Maybe they're gonna buy flash trade steams because their algo is more efficient.
Well, it's that I think that's one thing. If I'm being honest, I do wonder with flash trade is whenever you sort of look at projects, as you look at the concept of a moat, meaning what are they doing differently that other projects aren't, but also how easy is it for other projects to then replicate what you're doing as well and make you less attractive. So there's sort of that's always the question, right? When you look at these types of things, you look at the APY, that's pretty damn good, but how sustainable is it? That's your long-term question.
It's not a big moat, right? Like you don't protect your company with like a nice APY because that can last 2 weeks, right? I'm pretty sure like 190% APY is not gonna last more than a week if it does. So
it'll fluctuate, I think, because you tend to go through periods, even just looking at the market in general. One of the things I observe is you go through periods of expansion and contraction. So meaning contraction, you not a whole lot of price action, it's quite boring, and there's a lot of positions that are open as well. So you're not a platform like Flash Trade is not going to be generating a whole lot of fees during that time. It's going to be where there are more expansive moves, positions being closed, so fees are being realized, stuff like that. So you're going to get that fluctuation. But it's not the worst time to be exposed to that kind of thing because we are having those types of moves in the market as well.
And
so
the
it's
price
a really
is better.
good way.
It's better than 2 weeks ago. So
yeah, exactly. So I think they would have probably started off at FLP being $1. So it's probably back to that sort of entry price too. But that's where people do need to understand how that actually works in terms of what determines the price. Because I think we've had this discussion recently too. A lot of people were quite confused about that. It's really important to know about that
because it's pretty straightforward. Like they say, okay, I'm gonna make like $10,000 with my $10,000 investment, and then they track it for a week and say, ooh la la, I have lost 200 SOL. Like what is this going on? Let me DM Anas.
Yeah, well, I am officially reviewing all of my DeFi pools with ooh la la mentality from now on because that's fantastic. But just a general DeFi, not just Flash Trade, not just JLP DeFi, is understand you don't necessarily get back exactly what you put in. And so knowing the impact of that's really important as well. So shameless self-plug. We do have articles on the Skribr website sort of describing all of this. For the JLP pool, we do have a write-up for Flash Trade as well, but the principles are very similar between the two platforms. You're frantically looking for the article, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull it.
Do you have it? Yeah, do you have the link so we can promote it? And then you can get views and stuff. It's good. And people
I like it. Let's see. And of course, my internet's going to be a bit laggy right now. Let's see how we go.
That's okay.
Yeah, cool. Was there anything else with Flash Trade that you're wanting to cover? I reckon that's more or less the nuts and bolts of it, or the essentials.
Oh yeah, yes. What do you think about their marketing?
I'll be honest, I don't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I just sort of look at I've got my deposit in the rewards. Yeah, exactly. I've got the deposit in the pool. I've got the rewards. The rewards are doing well, so I can only assume the marketing is going well for that to be the case as well.
Do you have the NFT too?
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not much of a trader on the platform. I still prefer to trade through other things for different reasons. I think probably one of the big ones as well is that a lot of these decentralized or derivative exchanges, they don't have the option for limit orders. And so as someone who can't be in front of the computer all day, every day, that is that is a bit of a difficult one for me. I do rely on that feature as well. So hint, bring in limit orders, please, and I'll definitely look at it. But the Beast NFTs are definitely useful for people who are trading regularly because you do get discounts on the fees. And I believe our write-up on it also covers what other benefits there are, if there are.
There's like an airdrop
on that myself.
The airdrop for Flash Trade. I bought another one, level 3 Beast.
Oh yeah.
I'm leveling up my. I'm level 4 right now, up to level 6, and once I will be level 6. I will move to the other one and then farm. Yeah, I like Flash Trade.
So are you trading quite a bit on Flash Trade then?
No, I deposited, but like I deposit.
Yeah.
So I'm in FLP1 right now. So every time I claim, then it's make the level up of the NFTs. I level up the NFTs.
Okay, yeah.
And
makes
then
sense.
What people said on the Discord is like the TG, the token will be based on the NFT, and like the higher your level of the NFTs and the more you have, you will get more tokens. So let's do that shit. I'm not trading.
We love a good airdrop, don't we?
Yeah, I like the airdrops. Send me the free money.
Airdrop. Yeah. Always a big fan.
Even if airdrop are kind of risky. Because you never know. You never know if it's gonna be worth your time or not.
Yeah, but I guess with this sort of thing, right, is when you're farming other platforms for airdrops, you're having to tie up your liquidity and you're not necessarily getting a reward for what you're doing, depending on how you're farming that. Whereas for this sort of thing, well, you're getting the APY that you just described. So, that definitely helps as well. Even if the airdrop's disappointing, you've been making a decent yield during that time as well. Exactly. So it's, that's one way to look at it too.
And it's fun to level up NFTs.
AMC, the next meme coin star. People shilling their meme coins already. That didn't take very long.
Yeah, but that's good. It makes some comments in the chat. It's good for the algo.
Yeah, for sure. Whatever floats your boat, folks. I'll be honest. I'm a bit of a buzzkill with meme coins. Not to detract from anyone who does it. Have at it. Whatever floats your boat. It's for my personality. It's not my thing.
Yeah,
I don't hold it against anyone.
That's why I like.
See, you got the link. Perfect.
Yeah. I like 200 APY. That's what I want.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
When Pudgy Penguins, we need you on here for that, bro. When Pengzu coming back onto the show.
I mean,
really it can first time around.
It's taking a break from Web3, so I don't know if it's relevant to have him again. He's gonna say, yeah, bye Pudgy Penguins, blah blah blah. It's the best. Luca is the best founder.
To be fair, we're all here to bags in a way. It is good to see you, Nando Peng. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, baby. Yeah, see.
I've missed that little penguin.
Yeah, exactly. We miss you, PFP, bro. Please come back to Web3. Quit your corporate jobs and come to Web3 full time.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
Hopefully, I'll be joining you soon, mate.
See, because of FLP1, bro.
Yeah. Well, I am interested to see because Donnie's been putting out some stuff about what he's been building. So trying to build a strategy where you can more or less have your everyday income coming from that. Obviously, cost of living is a bit different in different countries, but it's been looking pretty good. Sustainability is always going to be the biggest question.
Right. But you can cook for 6 months.
Potential that's there. Exactly.
Yeah, you can cook
the fact that the potential is there.
Yeah.
Well, I remember even myself personally, I'm always very skeptical when you see something promising really high APYs because I was around for the DeFi boom sort of in 2020, 2021. And all these, platforms, PancakeSwap, all of them were advertising really high APYs. Yeah. But those APYs were being paid out in a shitcoin that was going to zero. Yeah. And, you basically had to be a locust. Then you had Luna that was, promising 20% return on UST.
Yeah.
So a lot of that made me personally very skeptical of anything advertising a high APY. But so when I saw Jupiter initially, I was like, hang on, this is weird. But when you actually understand the mechanism behind it, like, okay, there's something there behind it as to why that is the case. It's not just some sort of algorithm programming that's going to get destroyed when the death spiral occurs because of the stable coin.
Bro, Luna was rough, man.
That was, honest. I dodged that by the skin of my teeth. I could not believe my luck.
Yeah.
Something tells me you didn't have the same experience. I'm sorry, my friends.
No, 100%. Okay, so my story with Luna was like, I wanted to take profit at Bitcoin at $80,000. It touched 72. and I had like 300 grand that I wanted to take profit and put everything or like 200 grand on Luna to get 20% out of it. So I touched that shit too.
Oh, you didn't.
No,
you
I
didn't end
didn't
up doing
sell
that.
anything.
Oh.
I didn't sell anything. No, I just lost 90% of my portfolio because I stay in NFTs anywhere.
Oh, I see. Yeah, we got hit another way.
It took like a year instead of 15 minutes.
It's a slow death versus
exactly. When I die slow. You know, that's what's up. But I can make it back because of flash trades. So thank you, Anas. Love you.
Please
don't track.
Shout out to them.
Get out.
We have a nice thing. Please don't go ruining anything.
But I mean, like 100, 200% APY is, and when you know where the fees are coming, it makes sense.
Yeah. Well, it's driven by from Deco to Deco.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt.
Bro, 1,000 sold to 20 sold floor price, man.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about that. That's locked away in my forget it and then look again in a year and see what it's doing. See how we go.
So
but with going back to those, flash trade Jupiter's perpetual exchanges, the APY is driven by volume, trading volume, and we all know, DJ motherfuckers what they're like. So they love doing this sort of thing. So,
what about taking personal loans, buying GLP, and paying like 5% interest and get 50%?
I will never personally advocate for that. I've seen a lot of talk about it because people are like, I can get a loan from the bank for like 10%, and then this thing's spitting out, 180% APY. Just when people start leveraging themselves like that, you just know something's gonna happen. Something. I don't know. I saw something the other day. I can't remember who it was on Twitter. Some guy is like, he got a 0% credit card, something along those lines. You get the money up front for 0%, but something probably kicks in later. And he was like, you're going to use that to make a bet. And I was like, oh, geez, here comes the degenerate activity.
Yeah.
So I'm a very risk averse person. I think I probably say that a lot on this show.
Yeah.
I personally couldn't advocate for it, but be careful where you leverage yourself. It can be a big winner, but it can mess you up. That's for sure. That's for sure. Not financial advice. Do your own research.
Yeah. I mean, then you declare bankruptcy and then you change your country and then you start.
No comment. I can't advocate. I'm not advocating for anything.
I'm just thinking out loud,
No comment. There's that
next topic.
There's that meme with Kanye West where it's like, when you give someone advice and say, but I don't know though, just in case it ruins their life. I don't know. Do you do you.
You do you. Yeah. No, but I mean, there is some nice story about people going long 500 leverage on Bitcoin at $20 and blah, 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 right? But there is also the other way around. Just don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. And then
there's having conviction and there's being reckless. There's a big difference between the two, is how I describe it.
I mean, you can take a personal loan of $50,000 if your net worth is 500, and it's fine.
Yeah,
it's the right way to do it. If there is one. Fuck, what I wanted to say. So flash trade, I think it's good. DeFi.
Yeah. You've got the link there for Jupiter as well. Actually, are you talking to Anas sometime? Was that a thing, or am I making that up?
It is coming on the channel next week with Dynamics. We have the streams on the 2nd of July. So we're gonna talk about that.
Perfect timing. I will be there.
As I told him, bro, I need to do my researches, so please come on the channel so we can talk.
Yeah, for sure. It's often people prefer listening to someone talk through something than reading the stuff I write. So whatever medium works best for people.
Honestly, articles are better if you want to learn something because you can read it and blah blah blah. And you can skip the part that you don't want to read or know about. Or even you can update it. If it changed, you can update the article. If it's a video, then you can do it.
What part of my articles are you skipping? What's going on here?
I'm not skipping. I'm not skipping
I'm
anything.
just messing with you.
I'm not skipping. I'll read every word that you type.
I think, well, what we try to do is have different mediums or forms for people. So some people like to sit down and read something. Some people prefer to sit in front of a video, put some headphones in. So whatever works best. That's a real throwback. Geez, when I wrote that article, that was when the limit was about 7 million. So right now it's at 400 million. So it's come a long way from that. Come a very long way. So full credit to Jupiter again for what they've created there.
Bro, Jup.
Yeah.
Jup.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Jupiter with like what they shared about. I can't believe, like, they're everywhere, bro. Like they're winning. They're winning every day. They're winning.
But there's someone you're happy to see them win though, as well.
Look.
Blink. Wait, no. You're not saying Jupiter is responsible for Blinks. Is that what they did?
They are part of it.
Oh yeah, they'll be involved some way.
Blinks is from Dialect team.
Yes, yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Like that.
There's been a lot of collaboration on that as well from everybody.
Bro, like really the way they push that shit is mad. Like everyone is making that trend. Like Tensor, Dialect, Jupiter, Solana Foundation. Boom, we launch Blinks, and then
it's actually really impressive the sort of the consistent messaging from all those different sources. You had Solana Foundation, you had Helios getting involved as well.
Exactly.
All the people already utilizing the tech as well. So clearly they've had this sort of cooking behind the scenes for a while, and then all at once launch it together. So that's cool to see. Definitely an interesting one. Have you done anything using a Blink yet?
I'm gonna do one to donate views to content creators directly on the timeline. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dev that this weekend, I think. And in July, I'm going back to dev. I will do like 2 videos a week plus streams, and cook like the V2 of decoders so we can relaunch soon. So it's gonna be nice.
Awesome. I look forward to it.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Bro, okay, what do you think about those Blinks?
Okay. I'm always a very contrarian person, so there's lots of reasons to be excited. I'm naturally a skeptic still as well. What I do like is how it streamlines so many different processes. You directly transact through something like Twitter. You don't have to go to different external links. Very easy for people to do different types. I've seen donations. I've seen governance voting. I've seen people being able to sell their NFTs. My main concern is how easy does this make it for bad actors to do something through Blinks as well?
You have to be approved by Dialect.
There's a screening process. Okay,
yes,
I like
exactly.
that. That was my main concern, and that's a good sign then. If they're not just letting anyone create these things.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So that, and then I'm gonna share that with the audience. And so read, blah blah blah. So you can swap meme coin with Jupiter. So for Mitchell, but so the whole ecosystem push Blinks, which is like a trigger on the timeline directly on Twitter to swap meme coins, buy tokens, sweep flows, etc. So you can do all of that directly on Twitter and get started with the first action. If you go to the I think it's the dashboard. Let me check. Oh shit, mobile.
Yeah, cool. I like that.
And yes, and I will quickly show you path. I'm gonna show you full screen. I said full screen. Why is that not full screen? I'm gonna stop screening and I'm gonna share it again. Tac. Wow.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
And then see register action. So when you click here, then there is a form.
Awesome.
Dialect registry, and then you need to be validated by Dialect.
Jeez, so I feel bad for their team if they're having to sift through all the BS registry applications and the legit ones. But I suppose it'd be easy enough for legit projects to reach out and say, hey, keep an eye out for ours. But I like that they've got that process. I think the really exciting one for me I saw from their video was that this could be utilized in general world environments like cafes. You have a QR code, scan that, Phantom comes up. I think that's really cool and what it could potentially be used for alongside that in just general day-to-day purposes. Because I'm not quite sold on the whole onboarding narrative through because people on Twitter using Blinks, you have to have a wallet to set up to begin with. I don't know if it's the way to bring new people, but the other stuff that excites me more on that side of things.
Do you know the R funnel?
The what? Sorry,
the R funnel framework. Okay.
No, I can't say I do. Why are you putting so much emphasis on R?
Because that's the name of the framework. Wait.
Okay.
Project plan. Let me find an illustration. Fuck.
Yeah, Montel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but Montel, definitely check out those videos that they've got. These just linked. They're really cool. Some of the breakdowns that they do. So I'm really excited to see where they can take it. And if they can screen who's allowed to use them. That's definitely interesting. Because what that also means then is if you've got projects that are, say, they got a link coming up for something, rather than risking other fake profiles coming up and putting a dodgy link up, you've only got the official page they're allowed to do blinks. So that helps as well on the scan front too.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
the
acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, referrals. It's the funnel or how you acquire a user in your startup. But it also works for apps, basically businesses, but whatever. So acquisition is like Solana saying we do exist. Join a blockchain because this is the best. Then you have the activation, and that's the Blinks part of it, because you're already part of the ecosystem, but you need to do your first transaction. So the Blinks are part of the activation, and then retention is like you retain your user that you have acquired. Revenue, it's how you're making money, and referrals is like word of mouth to grow. That's how you build the company. Exactly.
Yeah. I think the idea of what I would like is being able to say go to a completely different country and paying via Blink using Solana. Because I don't know about you, but constantly trying to get foreign exchange, paying all the fees involved with that drives me nuts sometimes. So being able to do that will be so much easier as well.
Use Wise.
Yeah, I do use Wise, but even then, like I got to keep an eye on the Australian dollar. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes just being able to do that's one less thing to think about.
Never leave Australia.
And I don't like carrying a lot. Sorry?
Never leave Australia.
Oh, I don't know, man. The way we go. I won't get into that though.
You don't want to talk? Okay. You don't want to talk about it. Okay. Let's make some views.
Yeah, that's right, man.
But I mean, it's international transfer. That's what crypto makes the more sense of it. But it means so much. Like you have to give up on your national currency to allow people to travel to other country and pay in the currency that can fluctuate and lose 70% every 2 years.
Yeah,
that's tricky.
Yeah, well, the way things are going right now, especially as well. But just for ease of use as well, like if you can transact with your crypto on the same level as say using Google Pay, being as simple as through your phone, that's a big feature as well. So
I'm using WireX. I'm using WireX, and I can send Solana USDC to my WireX account, swap USDC to Euro, and then I can use my credit card.
Oh yeah,
it's good. And then I send it to Revolut.
Yeah, it's definitely I guess another step in in being able to use your crypto assets in a real world sort of environment. I can't help but wonder, because Solana have a partnership with Visa. So do they have something where they can bring those two things together of utilizing Blinks through their systems as well?
But Blinks only works on desktop.
Oh, but they're working towards because in the video they provided, it had someone using their phone at a cafe, scanning a QR code, paying with the Blink. So they're working towards that. Not yet though, but they're working towards that.
It have to be the web app, right? What?
No,
how can you do that?
Phantom app, through the Phantom app. So you scan the QR code, it pulls up the link through the Phantom app. Yeah, so that's what they had at the very least.
That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. That makes sense.
For sure.
Okay, so
I
Phantom
ain't
will
bringing
become
my
a.
laptop with me to scan QR codes.
But I was thinking about the X mobile app, but yeah, okay. So
right.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
So
you
this is
use
using links outside of Twitter. Sorry, I should have clarified that, because right now it's
That's
primarily
cool.
through Twitter. Yeah, but that's the potential for what they can do with it, which is.
Or you can use Twitter via Phantom.
Yeah, suppose so. Yeah.
That's smart.
I
That's
don't think
cool.
it'd be too hard to do something with it. Like they've gotten better at, because historically, if you wanted to use dApps through your phone, you had to use the Phantom browser to do that. But I have found, even if I just accidentally go to say Meteora on Google Chrome, I can still link the Phantom app so that it detects it and links it across. I've had that happen a couple of times too. So those types of integrations are getting better for sure.
That's cool. Bro, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's smart. So you can
into an accidental WeChat. Oh man, I could tell you a thing or two about WeChat.
That's the plan of Elon Musk, by the way. That's what he wants to do with the X. Like the X is supposed to be the everything app, so he wants to do an accidental WeChat. But I don't believe that model. Like for me, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna build an app and you can do everything on that app," is the first pitch that you have when you are first-time entrepreneurs and you are going into a fucking war.
Trying to do everything. But I guess, to be fair though, if anyone has gotten to a point where they can get away with saying that, it probably is Elon as well.
Elon Musk can say what the fuck he wants. It's yes. But like if you are like a normal guy and you're gonna tell me, oh yeah, it's my first company. I'm like 21 years old and I really want to be successful. And listen to me, I'm gonna build an app that's gonna do everything. Like niche down.
Yeah. But I think Pangzo makes a good point there. Is he's put in the work over the years to get that captive audience to work with.
Yes.
Starting from scratch, very different story. If I came in trying to create a WeChat,
no chance.
And thank goodness for that.
I mean, Elon Musk can send people to Mars. Right? He's working to send people to Mars. So if he start to work on a mobile app, or Twitter, whatever, he can do it. Like
yeah. I think even WeChat blows my mind sometimes with what they can do as well. But my background being Chinese, my parents are well into that as well.
Yeah. But okay, so that's interesting. We can talk about that because WeChat is basically everything, like in like Chinese people. Everything, right?
Yeah, everything. Like you can, most people don't carry cash anymore. They might not even carry their bank cards. It's all just through WeChat Pay. So they can link their accounts. They can load money onto it. Like the kinds of things that my mum will be like, oh yeah, I got the WeChat. And I'm like, what the hell? How, what? Like I'll come home one day to visit her and she's got a 2-kilo mud crab there. I'm like, geez, where'd you get this? Oh, some dude off WeChat. Like even in Australia, the network of people you can get access to through that is pretty insane as well. So it's, we're very, very central. I guess the usual question with WeChat is the skepticism around government control and surveillance, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't know enough about that. And fair point, Peng. I'm old school. I still carry my physical cards.
As a backup, same thing as a backup. You never know. Like there is always a shop that says, oh yeah, no, you can top. In France, especially in France. Or like, bro, in France, it was like I wanted to pay the groceries with my parents and stuff, and it was over like $50 or something, and I was not able to tap. I had to insert the card, make the cards, blah blah blah. Yeah, bro, like,
gee, I can't remember the last time. I walk out of those shops. I can't remember the last time I had to do that. Yeah, chip insert. I still remember the days. I'm probably showing my age here now, where you had to like insert the card, then back out. If you didn't do it at the right speed, you had to do it over and over again. Blow on the card, blow the machine. All sorts.
Oh, not with your phone. Sorts. Oh, if you tap with your phone, you're not limited. But okay. So if you tap with your phone, you're not limited. But if you tap with a card, you are limited. This is dumb, bro. Okay, I'm waiting for Pengzu next message. But if that's the case, France is doomed at so many levels. It's crazy.
I'm telling you, man, you got to get Pangs back on the show so you can have these debates live,
bro. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
When are you changing the country, bro? Like, when are you moving on to France from France?
You're talking to Pangs, not me.
Pengzu. Sorry, Pengzu.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But no. So no, not them. The phone has facial recognition with. Okay.
You're getting smoked here, bro.
Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, yeah, sorry. I'm having a conversation, one conversation with Peg. Okay, I have to stop. Sorry. So wait, and no, not them. The phone has facial recognition. We share as password and pin. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. But is that really secure? I don't know. What do you think, Lee?
Honestly, I think for me, it's just habits. I'm
exactly.
old habits die hard kind of guy. I still carry my cards around with me. I probably look like a moron pulling them out. Everyone else is tapping with their phones, but yeah, I even see people getting like chips inserted to their wrists and stuff. And
I can't wait. Like, I can't, bro. I can't wait to have Neuralinks connected with internet and AI.
Yeah, I don't know. Despite what I do for a living, I don't like the idea of being cut open for anything. So I'm a bit nervous with that.
Bro,
I'm assuming that's how they insert these things, right?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, because they have to put in your brain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm happy to cut people open. I'm not happy to have it done to me. So that's a little.
Not yet, but just let some people do it first, and then if they are like turning into cyborg, then you can go. That's what I did for the vaccine.
It's like any sort of new update, right? You never be the first person to get the new update in case it's buggy as hell. You wait for everyone else to do it and then go, okay, we're clear. All right, then
exactly. Same thing for the iPhone. Never buy like the new release. Wait for the S version.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm always like one edition behind for that to just get a bit cheaper as well.
I've iPhone 13 or something. So yeah, Blinks. I think. Are we done? Like, yeah, because we went on a small tangent.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you, Pengzu. Thank you, Pengzu, for the tangent. First using is doing a lot of podcast. Oh yeah, shit. I have to think as a content creators now. You know what I mean?
Right.
First user is doing a lot of podcast about it. Like, so the first user of something can make content.
Oh, right. You have first mover advantage. Yeah, there you go. There's something there.
So Mitchell, like, get the chip first, and then I can invite you on the channel to talk about it. And if you have a Cesio live, it's gonna be good for the views. And then it's still testing. That's good. I have a plan.
There you go. I love that you happily just guinea pig somebody else before you go yourself. Good to know. I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and he's
there you go. There you go. He's agreed. We're going to hold you to that now, mate. So get ready.
Oh, and Pengzu, another comment. I learned something super cool the other day. Do you know where the term podcast comes from? No.
Can't say I do. They really came out of nowhere for me. Suddenly everyone was listening to them.
Yeah. And okay, I'm interested now. I'm interested. Okay, so that's not what we are talking about. Dialect, tag. Twitter, just the beginning. So that's what you said. Solana portal coming weeks. Dialect in Solana with spend and inspect. So yeah, Reddit. Oh, Reddit can be cool.
Discord integration as well. That's handy as well.
Between Reddit and Discord, Reddit is even more open to non-Web3 that Discord, right? So
yeah, for sure.
Contraction iPod and broadcast.
Alpha podcasts. Oh, there you go.
Okay. Thank you, Pengzu. Hi, Baha. What's up? Okay, so direct. That's for us. Like GitHub, it's really cool. And get started.
Something you always like seeing with these types of groups is the collaborations that they do. I think, and they make it very, very easy for people to use their stuff. Right? You've got Helios who have all their all their documents on how to set up a validator. You've got these guys, we've got this new tech, everything you need to set it up, we've got it here. And I think they do a really good job of that as well.
Magic Eden is not included. Magic Eden didn't launch the whole. I don't know. They have Tensor, but they don't have Magic Eden.
Oh, I see, for the blinks. Yeah. We'll see.
They got some beef.
We don't know what goes on behind the scenes between all the
but yeah, I was surprised about that, because when you think about like Magic Eden is like fucking huge still, and if they're maybe they don't like Jupyter team. I don't know. I want to know. I want to know the backstage.
You're stirring the pot here, mates. Oh gosh, stirring the pot.
What? Oh, I'm happy. No. Yes.
Don't even engage, bro. Don't even engage. I zoned out when the moment someone said Ethereum. So
fair enough.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
And it's on ETH anyway, so I don't talk to ETH. I don't talk
exactly.
To
I'm good. I'm good.
You have to push.
Yeah. Oh, mate, those the diamonds. What? No, never. I'm not going to start there. Otherwise, I won't stop. But yeah, good point. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Pengzu's advocating for alternative things with his diamonds.
Yeah, like when I think that they launched it in like April before February.
Yeah, well, it's been around for some time, but do we even know what's happening with that anymore?
No.
Does anyone care?
No.
Even if they do.
But even like the not hype for the ETF guys. Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
It's nothing personal against Ethereum. I just don't really play on there anymore. I used to, but not so much now. So if people are telling me to chase a meme coin on that, I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Have fun. Best of luck to you.
No, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Like, do I still have ETH? No, I don't. I sold my ETH for more SOL to stack for.
I'm going to assume the last time you used ETH was probably DGOD's related.
Oh yeah, DGOD bridge. DGOD bridge back, and then I closed everything. I burned all of my wallet. I burned the seed phrase. Like I deleted MetaMask. I formatted my computer.
Something tells me you got a lot of enjoyment from that experience.
I don't understand, bro. Bro. You click on a button. You have to approve the contract. You are going to pay $5 to approve the contract. You haven't done the transaction yet. And then second pop-up, it's like gonna be $50, and it's just to approve the transaction. Transaction gonna failed. It fails, and you have paid. You have paid.
$50 transaction fee. Those are rookie numbers, bro. You got to pump that shit up. Yeah. I remember back when I was playing on ETH, and the transaction fee was like $300-400. Like, oh man, that stuff hurt. But luckily it worked out okay. But still,
yeah, that's something. When decoder's multi-chain to ETH,
I mean, definitely not worth ruling out.
First, no. Yeah, cross-chain is different. What I want to do with cross-chain is like having the main connection on Sol and having like 10% batch everywhere. So it's cool. So you can give it like NFTs that worth something on other chain to Decoder's participant. And because we have a Views marketplace, it makes sense to do the whitelist on it. But like I'm not doing that when we are like a 0.2 Sol floor price on Solana, and a lot of people need to be reactivated on Decoder's community. To
first things first.
100%. So until we are not in the top 20 collection, I'm not moving 20. And bro, like Solana is going to $1,000, man.
Yeah. Well, I just remember when like Frank started bridging and suddenly everyone started doing it. And like not everyone's in the position to do that.
Why are you talking about that, bro?
Yeah.
It's bad memories.
Brings back memories.
It's bad memories.
Yeah. There's no guarantee, mate.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, no.
You got to set your foundation right.
Bro, after the FTX, at that time where he bridged, he was right. Like 100%. Like for the business and stuff, I still think that at the time, at the position they were, it was a good move to bridge. because FTX, like, you don't know.
They had their reasons and it made sense, but and look, hindsight's 2020, right? It's easy to look back and say, look, it hasn't
100%.
worked out. I don't think anyone's going to deny that. But it's easy to be in that position and then to say, obviously that was that. Like, well, it wasn't that simple at that time, clearly.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Pengzu's got the right mentality there.
Wait. No way, but when can I show it? So get your rocket ready because soon AMC will quickly reach ETH and then go 1,000 X's. Okay, so we have AMC community in the chat. That's what's up.
Seems to be that way. Yeah, not financial advice. Do your own research, guys.
Let's check the security. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not reading that. It's too long.
They're persistent. I'll give them that. They're persistent.
Yeah. If it helps getting picked up by the algo on YouTube, thanks. Oh, there is more and more people. Oh, wait. Going to need the super cycle.
The super cycle mark.
Okay. So if it's going to need this super cycle mark, my word, yes, it costs a lot. That's what you pay for premium. Also, like Sol is going to 600 ETH. Oh yeah, okay. So Sol to 600 is to 30K. Is 1% enough?
Best of luck to you, mate. That's all I say. Honestly, I don't know. I struggle with people who speak with such certainty. The reality is you don't know what the hell's going to happen. You really don't. And when people do start speaking that way, they generally get shit and proven wrong.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. If it happens that way, I'll be happy because I'll get involved in that too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I find it odd when people are like, don't fade me. Like, okay, cool. Best of luck to you.
Who are you, Kevin 2670?
Hey, don't fade Kevin, bro.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. You know.
Yeah, no.
I know that's just my personality.
Oh, bro, it's just a comment on socials. It's like it's fine. Like honestly, exactly. After my 5 million channel impression shit on Twitter commenting memes, I say, okay, everything that happened on X is not real. Every interaction on that platform, it's forget about it. Like it's just fun. It's entertaining.
I have to admit, as someone sitting on the sidelines watching you do that, initially I was like, what's this guy smoking? And then eventually I was like, this is actually pretty hilarious. When you were doing that little experiment as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was pretty funny.
But
crypto, anything can happen.
Exactly. Right. And by the way, Elon never paid me. So I was like, I don't have any monetization on Twitter. So sad. I not even have 1 cent.
All that effort for nothing. Exactly. Oh, we'll get you there, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get you there.
Please follow me, Vincent Nicolas on Twitter. So X makes millions of dollars with bullshit. No, I mean, but that's maybe not the case.
I mean, the vast majority of it is, let's be honest. But there's still a lot of stuff that comes through that. Like anything, you got to sift through it to get to the good stuff anyway.
Bro, like you have one meme that's gonna make like 100 million impression, and you can make the best thread about flash trade saying this shit is fighting inflation and is going to save your life. 12 views.
Well, all social media we know this, is that we don't, as a species, we don't do a good job of putting the right kinds of things on the pedestal, right? Exactly. Like I couldn't believe how quickly all the hot tour memes came. That was hilarious how quickly that came up. But that blew up like it was unbelievable. It was everywhere. So best of luck to her.
I mean, she would does she has her life? Is there a before and an after? Like in 2 weeks, this meme will be old, right? Like she will always like no one will recognize her in the street in a month.
But that's the nature of the environment we're in, right? Everything's fleeting. Yeah. But exactly. For that to have blown up the way it did, I was like, I couldn't look anywhere on the internet and it not be there. I hope she does a career in PR. I'm not going anywhere near that.
she has created like the Hawk Tour girls on X, and now she's selling merch now.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that as well.
Like, bro.
Best of luck to her. But that's the nature of what we're doing, right? But
Yeah.
we can be
Oh, yeah.
high and mighty about that, but that's the game.
Okay, that's an interesting take about crypto too, because okay, so everyone is here for the money, right? So right now they're making money on meme coins trading, like allegedly. But like for one of the reasons why I wanted to create and have a platform like Decoders and to talk about founders is to introduce to people the fact that we could act like business angels when we mint an NFT, and we only try to back legit founders that want to build a legit Web3 business, right? When you talk about that, you make 50 views. When you talk about the meme coins and say, oh yeah, I'm going to make like $100,000 by following Frank guide about how to trade meme coins, you make like 1,000 views.
Yeah, it's just a reflection of what the audience is like, right? Everyone wants that instant gratification. Everyone wants that instant result as well. And I think I initially had my reservations about meme coins, but at least there's no pretense around them. Everyone knows them for what they are. They're all, majority of them, almost all of them, are complete piles of shit. But they choose to play that game knowing that, and that's their right to do so as well. Whereas I think, NFTs got a bit of a bad rap because you had what was essentially a shit coin that was dressed up like it was more than it really was.
Yeah.
So that, like anything new, right? Majority of stuff is crap, and then the odd one here will survive, and they're the ones that will last through that too. And there's the ones you have to find, but that's easier said than done as well. But I don't know. I still. You'd be very hard to convince me that meme coins, the celebrity coin boom that we've had, I think you'll be very hard to convince me ever that they are a net positive for the space. I don't think in any way. Like there's no reason for these people to be doing these things other than to be extractive from the space as well, or to fulfill their own egos and get their attention. Either way.
Do you think they extract value, or they just recycling the money to another Ponzi?
There's probably a bit of that too. Like you see how many celebrities have done dodgy stuff in the past, and then they come back, and everyone jumps on board again. Jason Derulo is a classic example of it. He's had his history, now he's come back, and everyone's jumping on his Jason coin. And knowing full well, most people, I'd say, would hopefully know full well his history, but they still get involved because they're just hoping someone else is dumb enough to be their exit liquidity.
Exactly.
It's the greater fool theory at the end of the day. But best of luck.
Do you believe the screenshots of people sharing like 600 investment and then they wake up and it's worth like $500,000?
Generally, no. But also when I don't really pay attention to those anyway, because I just go, all right, what are you wanting from me? From me, rather. I'm like, yay, happy for you. All right.
Like.
So I don't even engage.
I don't really do.
Most of them are fake. Most of them are fishing for attention.
Yeah,
it's not my thing. I'm very liberal with the mute button. I'll put it that way as well. I do miss out on some of the entertaining popcorn worthy drama, but it's probably better for me anyway as well.
Yeah, I mean, like the value of drama. Okay, it's entertaining, but it's like same thing. Yeah. It's a TikTok entertainment, right? Like you read that tweet, you say, "Oh yeah, you are a pussy." Oh blah blah blah. Oh yeah, you are so bad. Blah blah. And then, like, bro, like you are 30, like you are both over 30s, and you still talk like high school shit. I mean, they're making impression too, right? So I'm pretty sure in the DM they say, "Oh yeah, you should reply to my tweet." Like,
it'd be so easy to manufacture stuff as well. But I think because initially I did take interest in getting on X and potentially get the name out there, but we sort of realized that the majority of the people on X aren't the audience we're looking for. Like, and they're very welcome to do their thing, and that's fine. I just realized for myself personally, it's with the way I think. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I'm not trying to say that as I'm too good for that. That's not what it is. It's just not my thing. I can't play that game. I genuinely cannot play that game. Yeah. There is a part of me that wishes I could, but I don't have it in me. I really don't. So just is what it is. I don't want to. I really hope I'm not being a buzzkill here. By the way,
no, bro. No, I'm thinking. I like this conversation.
Not trying to shill on anyone's dreams or anything like that. Like you do you, boo. At the end of the day,
but, you do you, and I think we can wrap it up on that.
Yeah. You do you, everybody.
You do
Whatever
you,
makes you happy. I love it.
That was fun. That was a fun episode. I liked it. That was nice.
Yeah, got a bit deep there. Got a bit philosophical.
Exactly. As well. That's the French touch. Like
the French touch.
You talk about the baguettes
thing now.
Yeah. Like we do philosophy about everything. You talk about a croissant, and then you end up with like, but do you think democracy is good?
I could see that. I do love a good croissant, and I do love a good democratic debate. But we'll
it's interesting, right? Yeah. Next week.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah,
oh gosh.
Thank you so much, Liwei, for your time. We really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Mitchell, Ruffy, Pengzu. I can't forget this guy. All of the AMC Ethereum shillers, thank you for your participation. Please come back next week. Lots of love
to the AMC family. Best of luck to you all.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
And enjoy the rest of your week. It's already the weekend, whatever. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, follow Liwei. You know the whole 9 yards, do everything. And bye. And that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. We'll see you in the next one. But before that, make sure to subscribe, like,